high-value commodity trading, one of the most underestimated risks isn't the market, the shipping routes, or even the buyer's solvency. It's the hidden broker. A hidden broker is an intermediary who poses as a direct seller, quietly inserting themselves into your transaction chain without your knowledge. They often control the flow of documents and communication, but have no real product access. And in 2025, they're harder to detect than ever. Today, we're going to walk you through the landscape of hidden brokers, the damage they cause, and the top 5 red flags we've caught in real deals, plus a few protective measures you can start using today. But remember, the truly detailed breakdown with full document examples and SPI excerpts is only available inside our members-only gated video at tradeskr.com/video. Why hidden brokers are dangerous. Every time a hidden broker sits between you and the product owner, 4 things happen. First, the price inflates. Each additional middleman takes a cut, eating into your margins before you've even started negotiating logistics. Second, the process slows down. When information passes through multiple hands, small clarifications take days. That delay isn't just inconvenient. In commodity markets, it can mean missing shipment windows or payment deadlines, triggering penalty clauses or loss of the deal entirely. Third, compliance risk skyrockets. A hidden broker often doesn't have access to the full KYC, AML, or procedural documentation needed for your compliance checks. This can create gaps that regulators or financial institutions see as red flags. And finally, the deal can collapse. If the broker can't source real product quickly enough, they stall, invent excuses, or disappear entirely once they've lost control. In these situations, weeks or months of work vanish overnight. The evolution of broker tactics in 2025. Years ago, spotting a broker was easier. Their documents were sloppy, their timelines unrealistic, and their terminology inconsistent. Now, we've seen brokers present flawless documentation, use authentic industry terms, and build elaborate communication trails to appear legitimate. Some even embed themselves into a corporate email chain, using official-looking domains or spoofed addresses to make you believe they're part of the seller's organization. They recycle real proof of product documents from other deals, modify SPA templates from prior transactions, and even intercept legitimate correspondence so they can rewrite details before you see them. This sophistication means you need to look for more subtle tells, which is where the red flags come in. Red flag number 1, the document timestamp trap. Legitimate sellers follow internal processes for releasing documents. Compliance reviews, legal approvals, and operational checks take time. If a proof of product or SPA lands in your inbox immediately after you request it, be cautious. In one deal, we received a POP within 4 hours. Impressive, until the metadata showed it was created 18 days earlier for another buyer. Always check file metadata, hidden watermarks, and version history. Inexperienced brokers often forget to clean the document DNA. Red flag number 2, the mid-negotiation bank switch. A sudden change in receiving bank details without a clear documented reason is a major warning sign. One tactic we've seen is brokers making minor adjustments to SWIFT codes, routing funds into holding accounts they control. In one case, only 2 digits had been changed, something most people wouldn't catch in a quick glance. The fix? Always use a version control process for financial pages, comparing each against the last, line by line. Red flag number 3, the mandate knowledge gap. A genuine mandate can answer deep operational questions immediately: shipment lead times, refinery throughput, inspection protocols. A broker, on the other hand, will speak in vague generalities and avoid specifics. We sometimes use what we call a control question, a technical or operational query that only someone with true seller access could answer. The speed and detail of the answer tell us everything. Red flag number 4, the invisible layer. Some brokers operate both as the seller's consultant and the buyer's mandate, controlling both ends of the deal. This setup gives them the illusion of being two separate parties, but in reality, they're negotiating with themselves. If every single answer, no matter which side it's addressed to, comes from the same person or email format, investigate immediately. Red flag number 5, the contract language. Fingerprint brokers often reuse SPA templates they've perfected over time. If you compare contracts across different deals and find identical clauses, especially vague ones like the transaction shall proceed upon mutual satisfaction of procedural steps, you may be looking at a broker's personal template recycled over and over. Case study: the $12 million save a client approached us with what looked like a locked-in copper cathode transaction. The documents were spotless, the seller's story consistent, and payment arrangements in place. But a careful review revealed a mismatch. The POP was tied to a Swiss bank, while the SPA listed an Eastern European bank. When we pressed for clarification, the seller went silent. The client avoided a $12 million loss because we caught it before funds moved. Here's the completed, expanded 10-minute HeyGen script for the long YouTube video. Protective measures you can start using today. Catching these red flags is one thing, but structuring your deal process to prevent them from slipping through is even more powerful. Here's what we recommend to every serious trader we work with. Control the sequence of document submissions. Never allow a seller or mandate to dump every document at once. Require them in a set order so you can check authenticity at each stage. Use secure, traceable communication channels. Avoid moving sensitive documents over unsecured email whenever possible. Consider secure deal rooms where version histories are preserved automatically. Apply strict version control. Keep every single draft of your SPA, POP, and other key documents. Use document comparison tools to highlight even the smallest change. Verify bank coordinates independently. Contact the issuing bank through a trusted channel, not through contact details supplied by the seller. Implement operational questionnaires. This is one of our most effective tools. It's a checklist of questions that only someone with direct operational access can answer. This flushes out brokers who are bluffing. Why detecting hidden brokers builds market reputation. The benefits go beyond saving a single deal. When word gets around that your team catches brokers quickly, you start attracting higher quality partners, direct sellers who value professionalism and efficiency. In high-value commodity trades, your reputation as a safe, reliable counterparty is just as valuable as your ability to fund or deliver. The fastest way to build that reputation is to make it known that your due diligence process is airtight. We've seen clients go from spending months chasing bad leads to closing multiple deals a quarter, simply because they applied these detection methods and built trust in the right circles. Why this matters more in 2025. Global trade is under more scrutiny than ever. Compliance requirements are getting stricter, and banks are increasingly conservative when approving large transfers. A single hidden broker can introduce enough uncertainty for a bank to halt a payment, or for a compliance officer to reject the deal. That's why broker detection isn't just about saving a deal. It's about protecting your company's ability to operate at all. The limitations of what we can share publicly. Everything we've covered today is valuable, but it's still a fraction of what we use in real-world operations. There are detection techniques, document markers, and procedural triggers we can't share openly without compromising our methods. Inside our members-only gated video, we go step by step through real SPA pages, proof of product letters, and case files from multi-million-dollar deals. We'll show you exactly where the inconsistencies appeared and how we confirmed the broker's presence. You'll also get our full broker red flag checklist and our operational questionnaire template, tools you can start using in your next negotiation. If you're serious about protecting your high-value transactions, don't stop here. This public breakdown gives you the foundation. But the real, actionable insider methods are inside the full training. Go now to tradeskr.com/video and watch the complete insider breakdown. Avoiding broker traps in high-value commodity trades. It could save you millions, strengthen your reputation, and ensure you never trade blind again.